Union in Philadelphia are champions.
Shayne Gostisbehere, junior defenseman for the national title team, and right now I'm currently playing for the Detroit Red Wings. Yeah, it was a little different situation. I was in boarding school, and it was just finishing my junior year of high school, so I didn't have a lot of offers, and Union was actually my first offer, and I took it within 2 days. Just realized the program was, on the up and up, and I remember Rick was, a big part of my recruiting and, wanted me to go to Union. So, obviously I stayed loyal and wanted to stay at Union, and thankfully I did.
Hi, I'm Mat Bodie. I'm currently playing for ERC Ingolstadt in the DEL German Hockey League, and I was the captain of the 2014 Union National Championship team. I decided to come to Union, the biggest reason was my brother was playing hockey there, but I viewed it as a great education that I could get, and in terms of the hockey program, it was really on the rise, and it was a place where I thought I could come in and play right away and win some hockey games, and we were able to do that.
Hi, I'm Vecchione, currently playing for the Hershey Bears of the AHL, and I was a freshman when we won the national championship at Union. And I got a call from Joe Dumais later that year, and didn't know much about Union, didn't even know where Schenectady was. Obviously, he made the joke, and he was like, yeah, just look us up and see what you think. Obviously, their track record the years beforehand was trending in the right direction, hockey-wise, and obviously I was kind of down on myself. I know UNH didn't really want me anymore. Didn't know if I was going to be like a star hockey player or anything like that, so I was like, Union has a good academic base too, so obviously I want to play D1 hockey, but if it didn't work out, I had that background at Union. So going in, it was a great fit, both on the athletics and academics. So it was just like, kind of fell in my lap, and the rest was kind of history.
Hi, I'm Cheryl Rockwood. I'm the head athletic trainer here at Union College. I've been here for 37 years, the first one being the assistant, and then from then on, the head athletic trainer, and absolutely fortunate enough to be here during that 2014 season. While you're in it, you don't really notice how special some of these things are that are going on, but when I look back, I'm like, this was an amazing group of young men who they got 27 guys going north, and they all bought in, and they had one target in mind, and that's to win hockey games.
To this day, when people ask me where I played, these Canadian guys, they have no idea what Union College is. And, it's still pretty special because people always tell me, like, oh, that was your team. Like, that was pretty cool. Like, no one saw you guys winning, but, like, in our group, in our community, we knew we were winning. So it was, like, pretty special to be a part of that in the sense that everyone locally, team-wise, knew the team we had, but the outside world had no idea who we were.
It gets lost in like the big grand scheme of things with Division I schools, but it's one of the best places to play, one of the best atmospheres in hockey to play, and as an opposing team, it's one of the hardest places to play. So once I got there, the ball was rolling, and you win it your first year. It's just something you can't explain. Like, I had all these different opportunities and all these different paths in front of me that all fell through, and then I ended up at Union and win the national championship. And we beat UNH twice that year, and we got to beat BC in the semis. So it was just like very poetic for me, and looking through the scrapbook and looking through the video of like what went on, it's hard to put in words how special it really was.
Union's going to move on to the championship game.
I always say like college is a little special in the sense that you only get to be together for 4 years or whatever, 5 in special cases, and this is your specific group. Like, pro is so different. There's so many interchangeable parts and sense of guys coming in and leaving and whatnot. But college is like, this is your group, and the work that Coach put us through, just that hard work in the sense that, spring term was all fine and dandy, but when you're doing those Navy SEAL workouts at 4 a.m. and whatnot, it's just really cool to, just see it all be worth it.
The chemistry is something that you don't know if you're going to get that year to year. And that's what that team has, and they still have to this day, that's the ingredient that you can't calculate. So.
Beating Minnesota, beating BC in the first Frozen Four game, I think it shows that kind of anything was possible in college hockey. I know the landscape's changing quite a bit right now in college hockey, but as a group we thought, hey, we're a great hockey team, and we really went into every game that season really thinking we were going to win. And I think it just goes to show you that you have that belief and that buy-in from everybody that anything's really possible.
My name's Pete Haviland-Adwa, and I'm a member of the class of 2010 at Union College. While I was a student at Union, I was a member of the football team, the indoor and outdoor track and field teams. I was student body president, and today I currently serve as a alumni trustee for the college. I'm an extremely proud alumni, and I was there in the arena the day that we won the national championship. I wanted to be in Philadelphia to support the entire community. I knew no matter where I was, I had to show up and support. It was such a great experience to be there. It really felt like the community rallied around the team, unlike I've ever seen before. I've been a part of Union athletics and in the Union College family for quite some time, and I've never seen the community come together like we did for the hockey team when they made it to the national championship.
Going into Philly, just kind of trying to relay the coaching staff's message of, playing one shift at a time, take each game individually, not let the moment get too big. I thought the leadership group we had did a great job of keeping guys focused, but every guy on that team and in that locker room had full belief that we were going to get this done.
I mean, I was so nervous. I think I told Champer this. I was gonna throw up before the game. I was so nervous, but I think just the first period in general felt like an entire game itself. Like to be winning 4-2 after the first period, and so many, they scored first, then we scored, and then they scored. It was just crazy in that sense. And I think for us, just keeping our emotions in check was the biggest thing. It's hard because we're 19-year-old kids, 20-year-old kids, but it was crazy. Just a wave of emotions in one period. I remember it felt like I played a whole game in the first period, and even though we had 2 periods left.
Score! Vecchione!
You think you have the game in hand, but it's Minnesota. We go into the locker room, and they came out again first shift, I think, and scored. And everyone was preaching on the bench it's not over, it's not going to be easy. And it was just a battle all the way to the end. It wasn't really a 7-4 game. They scored late on the power play to make it 5-4, I believe. And then they were coming down on a rush, and then you see Ghost sliding across, just breaking up a play, and then Bodie flips it out. Sully's going on a breakaway. I'm like, how is this happening? He makes a move and throws a 5-hole, and at that point, it's like,
Sullivan! Score!
I'm getting chills right now thinking about it. It's happening. We're up 6-4 with, I think, a minute and 20 left.
I never really felt like we had it in the bag, or you could just, jog to victory. I mean, from the beginning, I thought we were going to win, but just the way that game went, it was pretty crazy. I mean, a 7-4 finals game is pretty nuts, but I think Sully's goal, when he scored, I was with Noves in the pile. I'm like, I think we just won. This is it. So.
And they pull the goalie, and I'm out there with some of the seniors, Ghost, I think, and they come down another rush, we stop it, Bodie's on his knees, gets up, flips it, and it goes in the net to 7-4, and you see everyone just go to the bench where he scored, and I jump into the bench in euphoria, my dreams are coming true right now, everyone's dreams are coming true, and I think one of the coolest parts was Rick put out all 5 seniors for the last 30 seconds, and they're holding the puck behind the net as the clock's winding down. You just see them all hands up in the air.
I think it kind of speaks to the testament of our team that we had 7 different goal scorers in that game. That really was kind of a strength for our team throughout. I think everybody played a really important part in that game, and we really were kind of the ultimate team.
Tell this to anyone who knows me. It was still probably the best game I ever played in my life. I kind of knew it was going to be my last college game too, and just wanted to go out with a bang. And I was pretty excited that I had the opportunity to play the national title game as your last game. So you know, personally, I just was going to go out there and say I was going to do whatever it took to win. So just happy it went our way.